Hello viewers, I welcome you to this special show on Sansad TV, Rashtra Nirman One Step Higher. I am Suman Arora. In this series, we interview the heads of premier government organizations involved in nation building, brick by brick, block by block, to make India a developed nation by 2047, in line with the vision of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. In this episode, we have with us Dr. Samir V. Kamat, the Secretary, Department of Defense R&D and Chairman of the Defense Research and Development Organization. Dr. Kamat holds a B.Tech Honours in Metallurgical Engineering from IIT Kharagpur and a PhD in Materials Science and Engineering from the Ohio State University, USA. He joined DRDO in 1989. He has been the chairman of the Defense Research and Development Organization since August 25, 2022. Over the last 25 years, Dr. Kamat has made significant contributions in the area of microstructure mechanical property correlations in advanced materials and has been honored with numerous medals and awards for his various technical contributions. As India's premier defense research institution, DRDO has played a crucial role in strengthening national security, pioneering technological breakthroughs, and even contributing to civilian applications. In this discussion, we will delve into DRDO's broader vision, its collaborations with industry and academia, the exciting career opportunities it offers, and its impact beyond defense. Let me welcome Dr. Samir V. Kamat, Secretary, Department of Defense R&D and Chairman, DRDO. Thank you so much for joining us today, sir. I welcome you to Sansad TV, sir.
Thank you very much.
So, Defense Research and Development Organization is known for its contributions to national defense. What is the broader vision of the organization and its role in India's strategic and technological advancements?
So, our vision is to make the country self-reliant or Atmanirbhar. Our second vision is to become a technology leader so that the defense systems that we produce can be exported to other countries. So, it's the vision which the Prime Minister has set for all of us, and we are working towards achieving this by 2047. So, today I can say that in lot of defense technologies we are already Atmanirbhar. To name a few: radars, missiles, sonars, wheeled armored platforms. Today we are completely Atmanirbhar in these technologies. Going ahead, we want to develop cutting edge technologies. As you are aware, the nature of warfare is changing.
Right, sir.
A lot of new autonomous systems with AI, ML, quantum technologies, smart weapons, these are coming in. So, this is an opportunity for us to achieve technology leadership. And we are working closely with industry as well as academia to ensure that the nation becomes not only self-reliant but also a technology leader going ahead.
Sir, your vision has been to create new models of development to build capabilities. You even said recently that earlier most of the development used to take place in the laboratories and then it would be transferred in several ways to industry. But now going forward, what DRDO is planning, that you are right from the development stage, you are working with the industry
Correct.
as well as the academia.
Correct.
And working closely with them. So, how do you plan to do that, sir?
So, we have started several schemes to do exactly what you said. So, in all our mission mode projects, these are projects which we develop systems to deliver to our users, the services. We take two industries as our development design development as well as production partners. So, we call them DCPPs.
Okay.
So, they work with us right from the design stage, the development stage. Hence, the technology transfer becomes much simpler because they are working with you throughout the development stage. The funding is done by DRDO, not the industry. So, at the end, the industry is not only having the know-how, but also the know-why for the systems. So what that does is the subsequent upgrades of the system, the subsequent maintenance during the production cycle or the life cycle of the system within the services becomes much easier. So this is one model that we have started about 5-6 years back, and now it's working very well.
And we are saving on so much time also this way.
We are saving on a lot of time, because usually the technology transfer used to take 3 years after our development was complete. Now, immediately after development is complete, they can start their production. So this is speeding up the development cycle. The second model we have is we have something called the Technology Development Fund, where we can fund industries if they have their own ideas for developing new technologies, or they want to do an indigenization of a product which is already inducted in the services,
right,
or they want to develop a new system. We can fund up to 50 crores per project directly to the industry.
Okay.
So this is known as a Technology Development Fund scheme. So this is again resulting in very good results. We have been able to develop products which are internationally competitive. For example, recently one of the industry partners have developed a JT cooler, Joule Thomson cooler, which is used for cooling the seekers which go into missiles.
Okay.
The infrared seekers which are put in front of the missile to detect any object, even in the dark, those needed a cooling system which is done using a JT cooler.
Okay.
Now, the one industry in Mumbai worked with us, he has delivered this product, and now a lot of export interests are coming for that JT cooler. Companies from Israel, companies from France are talking to that industry to take this product. So this is an example of, if we are able to fund R&D in industry, the industry can really come up with innovative products which will not only serve our needs but also be globally competitive.
Right. So we are collaborating with the international partners also.
Exactly.
And private sector entities also to innovate in defense technology?
See, earlier we didn't allow private sector in defense. Most of the production used to happen in PSUs or ordnance factories. But once the government has opened up production within private sector, and once the government has focused on self-reliance, the interest in the industries is very significant. Not only large industries, but a lot of MSMEs now want to participate in the defense production, defense development, and defense R&D. So this is, I would say, the inflection point for the nation.
Right.
I think going ahead, we will create an entire ecosystem, right from academia, startups, MSMEs, large industries, government R&D organizations like DRDO, which can work synergistically to make the country Atmanirbhar and a technology leader.
That is so interesting, sir. So good, sir.
Thank you.
And sir, so then there must be collaborations between non-defense sectors also. Is there any focus on community development, health, or medical infrastructure apart from defense, beyond defense field?
So our focus is on defense, but a lot of our technologies are dual use. So we encourage our partners to take that technology and see how it can be used for the civilian sector. Our focus remains on defense technologies,
right?
But our industry partners, we encourage to use those technologies for civilian application. Let me give you an example. We had developed a cooling system or fire extinguishing system for a submarine. In case there is a fire, you need to extinguish it within a few seconds.
Right.
So that same system has been re-engineered by our partners to be installed in buses. If you remember, some years back, we were getting a lot of these buses which were catching fire.
Yes.
So the same system now has been made mandatory to be installed in these buses so that the fire can be extinguished within a few seconds.
Okay.
So that adaptation of a technology which was initially developed for a submarine has now gone into the civilian sector.
Okay, so it is impacting the lives of an ordinary citizen also.
Correct. Another example is this biodigester. We had developed this technology for our soldiers who operate at high altitudes. The same technology now is being used in our Indian railways for waste management.
Oh my, that's so interesting,
Yeah.
so fascinating, sir.
Correct. So, there are the focus of the lab is on the defense technologies,
yeah.
but we encourage our industry partners to then see how that technology can be exploited for civilian applications.
So DRDO is basically known for its technical expertise, whether it's engineering or its scientific expertise. Is there anything in DRDO, any opportunities for those who have non-technical field expertise, like for example, they have management degrees are there, or they are having communication skills, or maybe humanities. So is there anything for them in DRDO?
Our main hiring is in the scientific disciplines, engineering and science disciplines, but we do take a few people who help us with the administration, our stores, our procurement. So we do take a few people, but the main hiring is only in the engineering and science disciplines.
And are there any training opportunities or any internships, any hands-on experience
So
with
that-
projects for students and young professionals?
Yes, so that we take about close to 6,000 to 8,000 students every year who come and do their BTech projects. We are now also encouraging our academic partners to send their students to do masters, where they can do their projects within the DRDO lab. The university, of course, will give them the degree, but they can work on defense problems. They can come and work with us in our laboratories. We have excellent laboratory facilities which can be used both, which will benefit the students as well as benefit our laboratories, because when young students work on problem, the way they think about the problem is different than, you know, people who have been working on it for a long time. The perspective which they get with their fresh ideas always helps us. So we are encouraging now internship for masters as well as PhD students.
Are there any outreach programs for students so that we can encourage them to join defense related fields?
Yes.
Or public service?
So this is a thing which we are now planning to start. We are asking our laboratory scientists to visit universities, give talks, display what DRDO does, so that we can excite students to take the research domain or research field for their future careers. Even if they don't work for us directly, if they participate in the R&D ecosystem for defense, it will be a big gain for the nation.
As we know that DRDO is making a lot of contributions to national defense, but apart from that, there must be some CSR initiatives taken by DRDO in the field of maybe health or education.
Since we are a government department, we don't have a mandate for CSR,
Right.
but we do work. During COVID, DRDO played a very strong role in establishing hospitals. We played a role in developing ventilators which were then not available in the country. So these are some of the initiatives that we took to take care of the pandemic which came suddenly on the country. But we don't have a CSR focus, but all our labs support students or poor students around our laboratories. They also help in organizing events. Our ladies clubs help in, you know, educating poor students who are around our laboratories. But it is not a focused effort from our side for CSR, because we are a government department, so we don't have that mandate of spending 2% of our profit on CSR.
Right. But there must be a focus, because so many of these innovations are having civilian applications.
So as I said, we encourage our industry partners to do that. See, we have limited number of scientists. We want to keep our focus on defense technologies. So we have around 7,000 scientists. If they start also doing civilian applications, then the focus on defense technologies will come down. So we encourage, because a lot of our technologies have dual applications. So we encourage our industry partners to take that forward.
And it has been so successful.
It has been very successful.
There are actual success stories like you just shared with us.
So this is a very good model. Our scientists, of course, help them if they face any issues, but the responsibility rests on the industry.
So you have like research facilities also. Are these accessible to outsiders also? Any researcher, some scholars, if they want to come and do some research at your research facilities?
Correct. So all our facilities are listed on a website. If the researchers or even industry can come and book the slots on that website and use our facilities. Of course, there are some facilities which are off limits, which are pertaining to some of the secret programs that we do. Those are not kept in this purview, but most of our facilities are listed on the website and people can come and book. So we get a lot of researchers, we get a lot of industries which come and use our test facility.
Is there any special internship for students who are in senior secondary schools?
Right now we don't have, but I think it's a good suggestion that they can come and visit us, at least if not a full-fledged internship. They can visit us to see and maybe
get inspired.
Correct. Maybe they will get inspired to take science and engineering and work in the defense domain.
Because you would agree with me that the students right now who are in senior secondary schools and those who are young professionals. So in the next 22 years, they are the biggest stakeholders.
Correct. They are the biggest stakeholders and they will be responsible to make the country
and they will be the beneficiaries also. We may not be there at that time.
Correct.
And so that is why
it's a very good suggestion.
Because we must prepare them so that they can make significant contribution to this Rashtra Nirman journey.
I agree. Today we give only to the final year, third year BTech students, but it's a very good suggestion and we'll definitely see how we can implement it.
Maybe a visit only. Even a visit,
Correct.
A day-long visit will also inspire them.
A day-long visit will inspire them, yes.
So what is the future vision of the organization? Anything that you plan to do, because there's so much rapid advancements taking place in the world. So keeping that in mind in the new India, like what is the future vision if you'd like to share with us?
Our future vision is to make sure that the disruptive technologies which have come now, we don't miss the bus, we incorporate them in our defense systems to give our services that cutting edge. Because this is a transition period which is going on. The nature of warfare is changing. You have new domains of warfare coming in like cyber, information warfare, space warfare. These are new things which are coming in. We want to make sure that these technologies such as AI, ML, quantum, advanced materials, these are captured in our systems to make sure that our services have that capability to take on any enemies in the future.
So we are so inspired to hear that. So what has been your professional journey? Would you like to share with us as to like what would be your message to the students and their parents, because they are going to play a crucial role in this journey of nation building towards being a Viksit Bharat by 2047?
So my suggestion to all students or message to all students is, please do what you have passion for, then you will excel. Just having passion is not enough, you have to work hard, you have to keep at it. Success is based on, you hear about successes, but they are based on a lot of failures. You should not get discouraged by failure. In R&D, if you choose R&D as a discipline, you are going to get failures, but you have to keep at it. And I'm sure if you are passionate about what you do, you will be successful in life. So my message to students is, please do what really interests you from within, not do what is the in thing to do.
And their parents must also understand that. Because they have to go by their interest. Because actually parents are also co-navigating the journeys of their children. It's like they're also anxious and they are having uncertainties.
Because the disciplines are changing so fast. So what is good today may not be good tomorrow. So that is why it is important, if you do well in any discipline you feel interests you, you will excel, continue to excel. But if you just follow the herd and you are really not interested in doing that, when that discipline is no longer the in thing, you will suffer. So my suggestion is, please find out what really interests you and pursue it with full vigor and passion, you will do well in life.
So thank you so much for such inspiring words, and thank you so much for joining us today and giving us your precious time and sharing insightful inputs with us. So thank you so much.
It was indeed my pleasure.
Thank you. Sir.
Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you. We now come to the end of our session. From defense advancements to contributions in civilian sectors, DRDO continues to shape India's future in remarkable ways. Viewers, if you are inspired by DRDO's vision and its groundbreaking work, there are plenty of opportunities for you to explore. Stay tuned for more such engaging discussions. Until next time, this is Suman Arora signing off. Take care and keep watching Sunset TV.